Hey guys, how's it going? Sean here, or Sean Plays, bringing you my first video of competitive Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Now I've been working on a battle spot team for a while, been trying to figure it out. Here is my first match here on the battle spot. So as you can see there from my team, I'm using Crustle, Blastoise, Garchomp and Blaziken. And on my opponent's team, he was using an Incineroar, Lucario, Charizard and a Tortuga. So without any further ado, we're going to see how we got on here. Now obviously this is my first competitive battle. I currently don't have any held items on my Pokemon, so just so you know. So he starts off with his Lucario and Incineroar. So we lead out from straight away with Crustle and Blastoise. Straight away he withdraws Incineroar and sends out Carracosta, sorry, not Tortuga. Carracosta, which is the water-type Pokemon. I thought I'd set up Protect, just in case he went for any kind of Z-move, which, obviously looking at it here, he does actually go for with his Lucario. Now my Crustle has the ability Sturdy, so even if this Z-Power move from Lucario actually did any damage to me, it wouldn't have been enough to kill me. Now it's important that you know Crustle has Sturdy for my turn in a moment. But so yeah, we did get hit pretty hard there, down to about 32 health, but luckily enough I was able to actually get Stealth Rocks set up, which is important for when he makes any substitutions or I managed to knock out any of his Pokemon. Then Lucario ended up using Dragon Pulse on my Blastoise. My Blastoise is set up as a defensive Pokemon, hence why I'm boosting its defense stats here with Withdraw, just to elevate its defense. Crustle's going to use X and Now on Carracosta. And finally the Carracosta is actually going to end up using Rock Slide and taking out Crustle. But Crustle is only in the team to set the Stealth Rocks up. He's sort of a Pokemon who I can afford to lose. So obviously after Crustle went down, then we send out Garchomp, whose ground-type moves are super effective on both Lucario and Carracosta. So we get Garchomp straight away there to use Dig. Dig's obviously a super effective move. Garchomp obviously avoided that, and Blastoise is now going to boost up his defense with another Withdraw. Carracosta uses Aqua Tail, Garchomp avoids the attack because he's underground. Garchomp used Dig to hit the Lucario. And like I said, it's super effective, so his Lucario actually ended up going down here on the battle spot. Blastoise used Bubble, which would spread between two team members, but it obviously won't be very effective on Carracosta. But Carracosta ended up using Rock Slide. It obviously wasn't very effective on Garchomp. It should have been more effective on Blastoise, but those two withdrawals were enough to make our defense pretty sturdy. Okay, so then he leads off with his Charizard, which I think is quite funny because the Stealth Rock took almost half its health. So Garchomp's going to go off now and use another Dig. Charizard's going to try and use Outrage. Nothing happened because Garchomp was underground. Blastoise uses Bubble, which again isn't really a super strong water type move, but again this is just a more of a defensive type Blastoise, so hence why that is. Obviously, as you can see from the bottom screen, this was all pre-recorded, so yeah. So obviously, then Garchomp used Dig on Carracosta and was able to take the Carracosta down. Charizard then uses Outrage on my on my Blastoise, and it still isn't enough to kill it. And Blastoise is going to use the Bubbles. And that is enough to take the Charizard down. So he's already down to his last Pokemon, which I believe is Incineroar. Yeah, one of the Pokemon he led with. So straight away he's going to get hit with the Stealth Rocks. Garchomp's going to go for a nice little Dig, and we're going to get our Blastoise then to use Bubble, just to take his health down that little bit more. I need to get a more powerful water-type move on Blastoise, but for now, Bubble on a defensive Blastoise is fine. He tried to use Darkest Larian on Garchomp, and Garchomp was underground, so he avoided the attack. And Garchomp used Dig to finish off the Incineroar, and that was game. So that was my first experience of competitive Pokemon battling here on Pokemon Ultra Sun. Obviously, like I say, so obviously I had Crustle, Crustal, Blastoise, Garchomp and Blaziken. Obviously this was pre-recorded. If you guys think I should do some live battles, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, every now and again I'll just update you with how I'm doing and what I'm doing on the battle spot. If you guys have any suggestions in terms of competitive items I can have on my Pokemon, so I believe the 6 Pokemon that I run in my team are Crustal, Blastoise, Garchomp, Blaziken. Oh Jesus, I can't think of the bulky ant's name. It's one of the Ultra Beasts anyway. I know that much. I know it's an Ultra Beast, but I can't think of its name. It's a bug and fighting type Ultra Beast. I'm really sorry guys. I think it's like Nuzpole or something like that. Yeah. I can't think. Buzznoll. There we go, Buzznoll. Something along those lines. Yeah. And for the 6th Pokemon. Oh god, who is the 6th Pokemon that I use? And I can't right now tell you who the 6th Pokemon in my team is, but yeah, that's the current team I'm running. If you guys have any suggestions for Pokemon who I could add to the team or try and build a team around, please let me know in the comments below. If you guys have any advice in terms of obviously battle spot rating battles, that'd be great. If you could throw this video a like to show your support, that would also be great. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.